Hello class 12 students, welcome to today's online practical class. In today's class we are going to perform experiment number 2 whose aim was to find the resistance of given wire using meter bridge. Means we have to calculate the resistance of a piece of wire. We'll take a piece of wire and we'll calculate the resistance of this wire, as well as we also have to determine the resistivity of its material. Means resistance we'll calculate, then we'll calculate the resistivity. So for that we will calculate the length of the wire, we'll calculate the diameter of the wire with the help of a screw gauge. Then in the meter bridge we will see what's the resistance, and from there we will calculate the resistivity also. So let us see the diagram, the setup, and what are the procedure to be followed. So let us see the diagram first of all, how the circuit diagrams will look like. Circuit diagram will look something like this. In this circuit you will require a meter bridge, either a Leclanché cell or a battery eliminator. So we will use battery eliminator to get a better deflection in the galvanometer. We will use a galvanometer also, a resistance box which is going to be our known resistance, which we will know how much resistance, a jockey attached to the galvanometer, one-way key, a key for switching it off and on, resistance wire, a piece of this wire, a screw gauge, and a meter scale to calculate the length of this wire, a set square, some connecting wires, and piece of sandpaper for the better connection in our circuit. So these are the apparatus required. Then we'll see how the circuit diagram will look like. So this is our meter bridge, in which main scale is there. Then the connection goes to the resistance box, RB resistance box. So between the gap, between the first gap, we have connected resistance box. Then in between the second gap, we have connected our unknown resistance, for which we have to know the resistance. In between that, a galvanometer is being attached. From there, a jockey goes, and from this scale, main scale, a piece of wire, a long wire goes on, which is of 100 centimeter, 1 meter. We will slide this jockey, we will see the null point in that, and in between these terminals, we have connected a battery and a key. Positive terminal here, negative terminal here, and a key. So we will see this circuit diagram in our experiment also. Then we'll see what is the procedure. First of all, by the way, we have to calculate the diameter of the wire. So let us see that. So let us now calculate the diameter of this wire. This wire is 20 centimeter long. I have cut it like that. We'll take 20 centimeter long. So this wire is like 20 centimeter long. If you can see it from here, 20 centimeter long. Okay. And here we have prepared the table for calculating the diameter of this wire. So first of all, what we'll do, linear scale reading. Here in this screw gauge, as you have already done the experiments, one scale is linear scale and one scale is this circular scale. Okay, so this scale is linear and this scale is circular here. So linear scale reading capital N hoga, circular scale reading, number of division whatever we'll get, we'll write at small n, then we'll multiply it with least count. We'll calculate the least count. I'll show you how. Then observed diameter will be n plus n into small n into least count. So first of all, let us calculate the least count. Least count is the smallest measurement which you can take from this screw gauge. You can calculate it with the help of pitch of the screw gauge. What is pitch of the screw gauge? If you will rotate this circular scale for one revolution, one revolution, then how much it moves in the linear scale? It moves only 1 millimeter. एक रिवॉल्यूशन हुआ 1 मिलीमीटर मूव किया, यानी कि पिच ऑफ द स्क्रू गेज इज 1 millimeter. Okay, total number of division in screw circular scale. Here this is our circular scale, if you can see it from here. I don't know if it is focusing on it. So it is having 100, one revolution is having 100 small number of divisions. So 100 is the small number of divisions. So least count is equal to pitch upon number of small divisions, means 1 upon 100, which will become 0.01 mm. 0.01 mm is the least count. Least count की वैल्यू हो गई 0.01 mm. 0.01 mm. So now we'll calculate the what we have done. Length of the wire is 20 centimeter and least count is 0.01 millimeter. ये smallest, this is the smallest length which can be measured by this screw gauge. So now we'll take 3 readings, only 3 readings at different places of this wire. So I'll tell you, I don't know if this will be perfectly visible to you. So here I have taken, and this is going to be, this is coming to be, this is coming to be, yes, 50 divisions. So पहला reading है, first reading is linear scale reading is linear scale reading is 0. Circular scale reading, number of circular scale division, यहाँ पे we are getting it as 50. So n into LC is 0.01. So we'll get it to be 0.01 into 50. How much it will come? 5. It will come to be, okay, 1, 2, 0.5, 0.5 it will come. We will get it to be 0.5. 0.5 mm. Okay, so our total reading will be n plus this value. So it will become 0 plus 0.5, 0.5 mm. First reading. Okay. Now we will move this to the next place, and we will see the reading again. We'll see the reading again. It is coming a little different, which is not much different. 52. So again, circular scale reading is 0, and if you will see, if you can see, I don't know, 52. Number of circular scale division, and value n into LC. So this will become 0.01 into 52. It will become 0.52. ये 50 था यहाँ पे. This was 50 millimeter, and this will become 0.0 plus 0.52, 0.52 mm. Let us take one more reading, then we'll calculate the mean value also. So at different place, another place, from the another part of the wire, we'll take one more reading. It is coming to be 51, if you can see. 51. It is coming to be, no, 49, 0.49, isn't it? So third is, this linear scale reading is 0 only, then this is 49, means 0.49 n into LC, 0.49, and this will become 0.49 mm. 0.49 mm. So this was our reading. So let us calculate the mean value also. Let us see that. So now let us calculate the mean diameter. Mean diameter, as we know, mean diameter is going to be the mean value of all these three readings. So 0.50 plus 0.52 plus 0.49 upon 3. We will get it to be 1.51 upon 3. When we will divide, we will get 0.503 millimeter, which is approximately equal to 0.50 for reading 2 digits after the decimal. So the diameter of this wire's diameter is 0.50 millimeter. And we know the length also 20 centimeter. So we know the dimensions. We now have to calculate only the resistance. We can calculate the resistivity also. So let us do that thing. Calculate the resistance by meter bridge.
So this is our setup of meter bridge, in which we are going to calculate the resistance of this unknown resistance of wire. And here you can see according to our circuit diagram. Let us see first of all the circuit diagram. Circuit diagram was telling that there was a meter bridge. So this is our meter bridge. Here you can see the scale, and here the scale is there from 1 to 100 centimeter, means 1 meter. 1 meter scale is there. In that 1 meter wire is there. If you can see it, this wire is there. Then from here, in the first gap you can see one resistance box. This is our resistance box. Then at the middle of it you can see here galvanometer is there, galvanometer, and the same we have connected galvanometer. From that galvanometer one jockey is being connected, a jockey. By the help of it we will find the null point in this wire. We will find the null point in this wire. We will see the deflection in this galvanometer. In the second gap we will connect our unknown resistance wire. Then to this terminal, these two terminals across the ends of the wire, battery eliminator is being connected, which will provide us current. So look at this diagram, circuit diagram, and this complete setup of meter bridge. So we are going to calculate the unknown resistance. Here I have prepared a table. First reading I was trying to calculate a table. In this table you can see serial number, 5 readings we will take, resistance box reading, how much resistance we are going to take from the resistance box, length at which we will get the null point, 100 minus L, how much length we will get here will be called L, then 100 minus L will be our next thing. Then unknown resistance formula, unknown resistance X is equal to R into 100 minus L upon L. If you remember the formula, it was X upon 100 minus L upon R is equal to R upon L. I said X upon 100 minus L is equal to R upon L. This was the meter bridge formula when it was balanced. So we will calculate X, R value we will get it from resistance box. So let us perform this experiment. Our experiment starts from switching on the battery and getting the first resistance box reading. Resistance box first reading is 1 ohm. 1 ohm is the first resistance we have taken from the resistance box, and then we will switch on the circuit and try to find the null point. Before finding the null point, focus on galvanometer, we will see the deflection. First of all, see, I am showing you the deflection. You can see the deflection here. So when I am putting the jockey at one end of the wire, it is showing in one side deflection. When I am putting the jockey on the another end, it is showing in the another side deflection in the galvanometer. So in between that somewhere null point will be existing. We will try to find here also this way deflection, here this way deflection. So in between somewhere we will get zero deflection. That is going to be somewhere 50. At 50 we are getting zero deflection. You can see zero deflection. Dial is at 0. So this is our first reading. Switch off the key. So our first reading is length at which we got the first reading was from here it was 50, from here it was 50. 100 minus 50, from here how much we got? Of course it will be again 50. Okay, we'll do the calculation later on. Then next reading, for the next reading what we'll do, we need another reading of resistance box. Let us take to be 2 ohm. So here it is written 2 ohm. If you can see 2 ohm. So 2 ohm resistance we have taken in resistance box. Switch on the key and try to find the null point. Let us see the null point. Deflection. See the deflection in galvanometer. Try to find the different spots at the wire for the getting the null point. As you can see, this deflection is coming different at different places, but at one place this will come to be 0. So it is coming to be at 64. You can see at 64 here. At 64 it is coming to be 0. This time it is coming to be 0, or null point is coming at 64. But resistance box, how much ohm is there? 2 ohm. 100 minus 64 we will get 36. So this is our second reading. In the same way, now we will change the galvanometer, our resistance box reading, and we'll take it as 2 ohm plus 1 ohm, means 3 ohm. Switch on the key, plug key, again try to find the null point. Try to think like that way. If here I am getting this way deflection and here I am getting this way deflection, another deflection, in somewhere middle I'll get null point. So here you can see as I'm going it is changing. So I'll slide and think about 72. Here you can see 72. At 72 I am getting null point. So my next reading will be third reading. Here the resistance is of 3 ohm, 72 is the length at which I am getting null points. 100 minus 72, that will be like 28. So yes, so now I'll change it. 3 ohm, now I want 4 ohm. So 1 I'll insert and 4. See, 2 plus 2, 4 ohm. 2 plus 2, 4 ohm. So again, let us take, switch on the key and take the reading, null point. Sometimes the connection gets, yes, slide it down slightly. Try to think that it is somewhere in between. So here it is coming to be somewhere at 77. If you can see 77. Switch on the key. 77. So we are getting fourth reading at 4 ohm. 77 is the length at which we are getting null point, and 100 minus 77, 23. Then fifth reading, the last reading we will take, which is going to be of 5 ohm. Resistance box reading will be of 5 ohm. 2 plus 2 4 plus 1 5. So switch on the key. Let us see about the deflection. Here I am getting another way deflection. Here I am getting another way deflection. In between it somewhere I'll get at 81. If you can see, at 81 I am getting there's 0 deflection at 81. So the last reading is 5 ohm length, at which I got null point 81. 100 minus 81, 19. So this is what we got. This is the reading. So now let us go for the calculation part on the green board.
So this was our observation table, and our reading was 5 reading we have taken. First reading came to be resistance box R 1 ohm, length was 50, and length BC is equal to 50. When we will calculate it, we will come to know what is the reading of X. We will see about that also. So our first reading was AB 50, BC 50. Means 100 minus L is 50 and L is 50. So 100 minus L upon 100, sorry 50, L 50 upon 50 is equal to 1 into R. So 1.0 we will get. So this was our first reading. Then second reading was 2 ohm was the resistance box. L is equal to 64. 100 minus L is equal to 36. And when we will calculate it, 36 upon 64 into 2. 36 upon 64 into 2, we will get it to be 1.13. Third reading, the resistance was 3 ohm and L is equal to 72. 100 minus L is equal to 28, and here we will get 28 upon 72 into 3, means 3 into 28 upon 72. We will get it to be 1.17. 1.17. Then fourth reading, we got it to be of 4 ohm resistance box reading. 77 was L, 77 centimeter, and 23 was the reading of 100 minus L. So 4 into 23 upon 77. 4 into 23 upon 77, we will get it to be 1.19. And the last reading, fifth, resistance box was at 5 ohm and L, the length at which we got the null point was 81. 81 and 19 was 100 minus L. 5 into 19 upon 81. How much we'll get? We'll get it to be 1.17 approximate. So these are the values of unknown resistances. These are the values. So out of this value, we'll calculate the mean value. How we can calculate the mean value? Mean value we can calculate very easily. Mean value we can calculate by taking the average of it. 5 readings we are having. Let us calculate the mean value. So let us now calculate the mean value of unknown resistance X, which will be equal to X1 plus X2 plus X3 plus X4 plus X5. 5 readings were there upon 5. So let us put this value, which was 1.0, then 1.13. How much it was? 1.13, 1.17, 1.17 plus 1.19 plus 1.17 again upon 5, and it will come to be, when we'll add it, it will come to be something around it was coming to be, and divide it, it will come to be 1.132. Check if your answer is also same. When you will add it and divide it by 5, it will come to be, so this is our resistance value of X, mean value of X. But here only we will not get it over, because we have to also calculate specific resistance या resistivity, specific resistance भी बोलते हैं जिसे. So let us calculate that specific resistance. Rho is equal to कितना होता है? It is R into A upon L, which is R जो की वैल्यू है ये R into pi d square upon 4L. कैसे हुआ ये? एरिया की वैल्यू क्या होती? pi d square upon 4. So A is equal to pi d square upon 4. Let us put the value. 1.132 into 22 upon 7 into d का square, which was diameter was 0.50. 0.50 into 10 to the power minus 3 millimeter में आया था, upon 4 into 20 into 10 to the power minus 2. Length was 20 centimeter, if you remember. So rho is equal to, when you will calculate how much it will come to be, this whole thing and this whole thing, solve it, and you will get it to be 0.0000, मतलब 5 बार 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 623 upon 5.6, and divide it, you will get 0.23451. This is the resistivity. In standard form, in our standard form, when we will write it, rho is equal to 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 6 ohm meter. So this is our resistivity or specific resistance. So this is how we calculate. Complete the notes of it, draw the observation table, understand it from the video, and in the end calculate the resistivity also. So this is it for today. Keep studying. Have a nice day.